Hey everyone, welcome back to Founder's Story. Today we have Amanda Lemmage, who is the CEO of Skingevity Med Spa and Wellness, and we're going to dig into all things the wellness industry, why she got started, how to have a positive mindset, which can be difficult for a lot of entrepreneurs and something I struggle with. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us today, and I want to kick it off with what made you want to be an entrepreneur, and why did you start Skingevity?
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. And honestly, to answer your question, becoming an entrepreneur was just, there's no limit to my potential and being in control of my own destiny, as well as having flexibility in my journey. But just knowing once I set goals, having the determination to create whatever it is that I want to succeed in, having the gratification, the rewards from all of that.
So let's dive into purpose. I know there's like Simon Sinek who wrote the book about why, and I think since then a lot of people have been trying to figure out their mission, their purpose as to why they are doing this. What is your purpose and what is your mission?
I have a passion for holistic healing and just finding my purpose in life. Honestly, evolved from hardships, recovering from significant hardships in my life, including the loss of my father at a young age and overcoming financial hardships and turmoil there. And really, with that, just having to find my inner strength to navigate through life. And with that, I found my passion for healing was further ignited by my personal healing journey. And so, with that, um, I've been instilled to help others find their passion and joy in life, but also to find their authenticity, to guide them on what their path may be, and just enjoying the journey myself as well.
Well, thank you for being authentic and vulnerable to share that with us. So as we know, business is up and down. I feel like it's a roller coaster, right? There's really high highs and there could be really low lows. How do you continue to have a positive mindset when it's really easy to have negative thoughts? It's really easy to have anxiety around all the things that are happening, not even counting our personal lives that we also have to deal with.
Honestly, it's just persevering and staying positive and sticking to those goals and making sure fear does not take over. It's so easy to let fear control our daily just life in general, and just staying focused on whatever those goals may be. And I find breaking those goals into chunks at a time works very well. Once you succeed in one of those goals, you move on to the next goal, and just little bits, baby steps at a time. And that belief has really helped me to persevere, to get to the point of having the long-term goals achieved.
So how do you create these long-term goals when you're thinking about like there's the obvious need of short-term goals, driving revenue right now, but how do you also look at that combined with your long-term goals, which could be year, 3, 4, 5 years out?
I will tell you honestly, it's listening to my clientele. They really will answer those questions for me. And if I'm paying attention, my job is easy. They can really guide me to what that may be. What is important? What are they looking for? That is so important in my success today. And it's something that the starting point in my career, that's one of my strengths, is really listening. And if you pay attention closely, you'll really see what those needs are within my industry. So it's been very fun to see things evolved, and just being very patient, knowing it's going to take many years of experience, and being open. It's not necessarily how you start is how you're going to finish. And so being open to things may change within, just our world out there, everything changing with inflation, whether it be things evolving in our industry. It's okay to make changes, even though it may be scary, but just staying positive throughout that.
Totally, mindset can be everything. So thank you for sharing that and listening. How something that sounds so simple, yet I think a lot of businesses fail to listen and they launch services or products that their customers are not asking for, which then they fail. So that is such a strong point. Let's talk about your industry. What are some exciting things that are either happening now or some things that you think will happen in the future in that industry?
What I love to focus on is the injectables that we're able to offer in this day and age have changed drastically, even in the last 2 to 5 years. And with that said, using the injection products that we're able to work with, requires having a rapport with the vendors that only allow that to exclusive clinics, which we're fortunate to have. But I will say the products we're using are very much working with the facial dynamics of your skin and your face. With that said, having the least amount of chemicals, having hyaluronic acid, which is what our skin is made of. So the look is flawless and really undetectable. And that's something that is my passion as well, is looking for enhancing what clients already have and softening their look without looking superficial. And I think that so many more people are looking for that versus doing surgery.
Yeah, thank you for that. It's amazing how technology is really transforming the med spa industry. It seems like the glass skin, the shinier look is really in right now. Can you talk on that?
Definitely is something we see clients are looking for because they're experiencing dullness and dryness and just the tired, dreary look that they see when they look in the mirror. And it's really gratifying to be able to offer treatments as well as products that they can instill in their home regimen to experience that glowing look or glass skin that you're describing. And we know we have done our job correctly if they're seeing that or getting compliments from friends or family.
What does your daily regimen look like? Because you have incredible skin.
Thank you so much. I really enjoy a simple, easy regimen. It doesn't have to be very invasive. I definitely love having twice a day. Doing great skincare, it requires a good cleanser, an exfoliating cleanser that's gentle on the skin, but will help with cell turnover and specifically, I would say, a very good vitamin C every day. That brightens your skin significantly. It also protects my skin. And then, especially the evening retinol is great. And there's some new technologies out there that you will be able to receive those great benefits without having downtime, which is great. And specifically a great moisturizer. So just sticking to like three core great products, and we can add in other things as needed, like eye cream, but sticking to the core, those three basics are very simple. When you see the results, you're more apt to use the products at home.
Thank you for sharing that. That's great around having three core products, keeping it simple, not complicated. I've seen some things where people are using like 20, 18 different products. It seems like it's maybe too many. So I'm curious if you met someone who's like, hey, Amanda, I want to follow along the footsteps of what you've done. Do you have any advice for me when I'm getting started in business?
You can definitely look for, a good skincare um, regimen would require just a amazing cleanser, working with any med spa, and just asking their recommendation based on your skin concerns. And if you're more oily, they're going to have great cleansers they can recommend for your skin. And that's what's great in our industry. So, really focusing on your skin can change throughout the year as well. So, I like to assess as clients come in each time to see if we need to make adjustments or even rotate different products.
So I know you've received many awards. Was there any award that you received or recognition that you've had that really stood out for you?
I will definitely say the most recent award I received was not expected. It was the most dedicated medical aesthetic spa owner in the state of Minnesota, which is where I reside. And that was an outstanding award just to show all of the dedication and I have a lot of empathy and I love what I do. I have a strong passion, but seeing that award be given to me was, there's something that goes into, they really have to vet out other people in our industry within our state, and it was quite a long process. So that was very, very rewarding in my career.
I can imagine it's when you get something like that, it validates all the hard work. And I can tell you have a lot of passion for what you do. And I think in order to be successful in your industry, you really, really have to have passion. You have to have empathy. You have to listen to your clients, like you had mentioned. So thank you so much for joining us today. If people want to get in touch with you, they want to find out more information, how can they do so?
Instagram would be the easiest way to find me. Amanda Lemmage is my handle, as well as my new website, meetamandalamage.com.
I heard you have a new book that just came out or might be on the way. Can you share a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So the new book that we just launched is called All in Wellness, featuring myself. And it's a great synopsis of my journey, my professional and personal journey, as well as some great suggestions on wellness that you can instill within your daily practice or just some good skincare product regimens. And just in general, some good things that you can focus on that are positive and maybe finding your authenticity.
It sounds like you're really into inspiration for others. There might be a lot of people who are thinking, wow, I want to be like Amanda one day. So this is great that you're really giving them the tools, everything they need, not only just to have great skin, to feel confident, but also to maybe get into the industry or whatever industry they want to be in and move forward and be an entrepreneur. And that's what we are all about here at Founders Story. So Amanda, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and it's been a pleasure.